Camden High School, located in Camden, New Jersey, established 1891, started as a boys' school, and throughout the century has evolved into so much more. They have had a list of challenges over the past few decades, but they continue to persevere. Today, they're having their clap-in. A clap-in is a positive way of greeting children and families back to school with encouragement and affirmation.
This is the first day of school, Camden High School. Standing out here greeting the kings and queens of Camden, welcoming them back to school, giving them a handshake of encouragement and affirmation, letting them know they are king, and wishing them a well and blessed first day and first year back to school, and letting them know starting off on the right foot. And you got some brothers and sisters here that love them. So we got a bunch of the men from all over, really the state, in Philadelphia, and coming down from Newark, New Brunswick, and just coming out and wishing these young men and young queens a well school year.
Anything for the whole year, call us. We'll have our number, right? All right, God bless you, man. Good to see you this morning.
Well, we're out here today. Very important, I think, to show these youngsters that we're behind them, that we want to see them get an education, that is very important, and that seeing them come to school, we celebrate that. And I think one of the big things in every community is, what do you celebrate? And I think we need to celebrate education, because it's a road out. It's something that improves all of us. It gives them opportunity. Know how important it is in their future, that they need to get an education. As tough as it is without an education, even with the education, but without an education, it's nearly impossible to have success financially and in a lot of other ways in our society. So we celebrate these youngsters coming out, getting the education, and we're letting them see that. It's not something that they hear, they see us here, see us greeting them as they come in, and I think it's a positive thing for everybody, and it's something that we all should do.
And now we fast forward to Bacon Elementary School in Millville, New Jersey, where we meet Principal Spike Cook, who tells us a bit about Bacon Elementary's clap-in back-to-school night.
My name is Spike Cook. I'm a graduate of Rowan University, where I earned my bachelor's, master's, and doctorate program. And through that experience, really developed a passion for education. It actually started out when I was in college in a mentoring program that I participated, going out to schools and helping kids, middle school kids. And that's really where I got my passion for education. So fast forward a few years, I taught for a few years in Camden at a charter school. I then went and became a guidance counselor at Delsey Middle School in Franklinville, New Jersey. And then I took the leap to get back into higher education. I worked at Rowan University for a year, but I knew that I needed to get back into the school setting. So in April of 2011, I was named the principal here at R.M. Bacon Elementary School, and I've been here ever since, and it has been an awesome ride.
Now, I know that we're here tonight for the back to school, and you're having a clap-in as well. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how that's going to happen?
Well, here is the power of social media, because I didn't know what a clap-in was 3 weeks ago. So when I started seeing things pop up on my feed about different schools that were doing this clap-in, I had to look into it. And what I found was that they were educators who were looking to start the year off in a different type of way, to raise the expectations and to make people feel welcome. Now, granted, most of the ones that were getting posted were all about students. So that's when you and I had a conversation and said, well, our beginning of school has started. So what could we do to utilize this great idea and to do something different and unique for our parents? And that's when you said, well, then why don't we just put the two together and have a clap-in for our parents?
And I can't wait to see how this turns out. I'm so excited about it. It's something special. It's going to be brand new. Let's go see how it turns out.
Awesome. Look forward to it.
The person who's really put a lot of effort into this is Mr. Cooper, and I'm going to ask him and his fraternity brothers if they could come up, and we're going to start with our ribbon cutting. So let's give a round of applause.
The children, the parents, we thank you for coming out tonight. We clapped you in tonight. We wanted to make you feel special because you are special. You showed up. That's number one. This year, parents, students, show out. You know what that means? That means when you're here every day in school, do your best. Do your best. Show out. And guess what? The community will hear you show off. Can we do that? Can we do that this year? This is going to be the best year ever for Bacon. I can feel it in my bones. Dr. Cook, the teachers, the staff, they're all ready for you. They're all ready to give you their best. Can you give them your best? Can you give them your best? And watch what happens. In this 1 year, I call this 1 year a transitional year. By the end of the year, we won't even know what hit us because Bacon will be totally on the map. Not just in Millville. Yeah, you know what? We're great for sports. We got Mike Trout. What you got? But Bacon will be known as a place where leaders are born, where leaders learn, where there's academics here, not just sports. That's what Bacon's about. That's what Millville's about. And we're going to show them how to do that. Now, how do we do that? First, we've adopted your school. My brothers from Phi Beta Sigma, can you give them a hand? My brothers have traveled from far, over an hour, to be here with you tonight. It's a special night for them. And I hope it is for you. If you see them in the hallways, hey, take a second. Shake a hand. Make a friend. They'll be happy to talk with you. You'll see them throughout the year. You won't just see me. You'll be seeing them as well. Not all at the same time, but you will see them. So we appreciate that. Let me tell you what Adopt a School is. We have adopted your school. You are now our baby. Aww. And we carry that baby everywhere we go. Everywhere we go, every day we wake up, we think about our baby. Right? We think about what we can do to make it better. So we've come across this initiative from Phi Beta Sigma, was started in 2012 throughout the nation. But this year, we've adopted Bacon. We're going to cut that ribbon. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yes! Thank you for your time. We're going to, where's Dr. Cook? We're going to cut it. Here it is.
So this is our symbolic cutting of the ribbon of our partnership at Adopt a School with members of Phi Beta Sigma. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you so much. There we go.
I'm back here with Dr. Cook. The clapping is over. The assembly's over. It's been a great night. Doc, how do you feel about this night?
Can you believe what just happened?
Unbelievable.
I mean, first off, we talked about having a clap-in, right? So then we had at least 80 people out there welcoming our parents. Then you should have seen when you looked at their face, I mean, it was amazing.
Just the looks on their face alone, that was just worth it. It was just worth, I don't care, my hands are worn out, it's okay. But just the fact of just seeing their eyes and how they lit up. I mean, what do you think about that?
One parent said to me, I can only imagine when I come here what you guys are doing next. So this was right up their alley. They loved it. They felt welcomed. And then the best thing was when they turned around and then they saw the teachers come in, parade in, and your fraternity brothers, they gave it right back to you.
They really did. It was really something special that I felt almost overwhelmed by the the way we were recepted and from everyone we were just taken in. It was like this family environment that you continuously talk about. It was there. And I think tonight we just started a fire.
Our teachers are ready for your connections, your fraternity, your sorority sisters to come and do the great work that you set out to do. The door is wide open to this school.
Well, that's what we like to hear. The door wide open. We're ready to come here and do the work to make it a phenomenal year. Thanks for your time, Dr. Cook.
Thank you so much.
Have a great night, and I'll be seeing you soon. Thank you for tuning in to the Blue and White Project. We'll see you soon. This story is to be continued.